What a time to be a Kamen Rider fan. What's up, everyone? Now, I had a reaction video that I was going to post, but I think this is first, but you'll get the reaction video later. This is your friend in the neighborhood, Show 60, and I have some news for you guys. Now, right now I am on Twitter. Okay, so right now this is what's going on. So, summer of 2022 is going to be an interesting summer because FUUTO Tante, or the FUUTO Detective, is going to get an anime adaptation next summer in 2022. Now, the FUUTO Detective is a manga series which is set sometime after the events of Kamen Rider W, which is an amazing Tokusatsu series in the Kamen Rider franchise, by the way, so you should really watch it when you get a chance, or if you have the opportunity. So, the Kamen Rider Twitter page decided that it would be a good idea to post this kind of information. It'll be broadcasting on the summer of 2022. And this will be the first anime adaptation within the Kamen Rider series. Kamen Rider 史上初のシリーズアニメ化、仮面ライダー W のその後を描く漫画、フート探偵のアニメ化が決定。What that means is there's going to be an anime adaptation, but of course I've been saying that a million times, so I know some of you will be like, well, no shit. Tsukada-san, the producer, has a comment on this on the Kamen Rider official website, which we're about to go to right now. I ain't translating that, but I guess fuck it. Commemorating the 50th anniversary Kamen Rider debut. The official sequel to the Heisei era Kamen Rider W popular manga series, currently published by Weekly Big Comic Spirits, morphs into the first ever Kamen Rider animation, FUUTO Detective. Or this is the official translation, FUUTO P.I. From live action to manga and now animation. To commemorate the 50th anniversary of the legendary Kamen Rider franchise, production of animated series based on the manga FUUTO P.I, FUUTO Tante, has been announced. Published by Weekly Big Comic Spirits, the FUUTO P.I manga series is an official sequel to the popular Heisei era Kamen Rider W Tokusatsu hero drama, special effects as they say. Starring Ren Kiriyama as Shotaro Hidari and Masaki Suda as his buddy Philip, Kamen Rider W, debuted in 2009, was the 11th Kamen Rider series produced during the Heisei era, a hard-boiled detective buddy drama. The series was acclaimed for its dramatic storylines and stylish action scenes, becoming one of the most popular series of the entire franchise. The manga, FUUTO P.I, serialized in Weekly Big Comic Spirit, continued the Kamen Rider W story in a format that appeals to adult readers. Maintaining the elaborate settings and eclectic worldview of Kamen Rider W and FUUTO P.I, the new FUUTO P.I animated series will take viewers deep into the story with a compelling feeling of power and speed made possible by the magic of animation. Hideaki Tsukada. Now, here's his official comments. Have you ever felt a disconnect when your favorite work is remade into a different medium? The hero wouldn't say something like, "Tempo's off. We already know the story. There's no need to explain at great length." But there was none of that disconnect when the live-action drama Kamen Rider W was followed by the manga FUUTO P.I. The manga FUUTO P.I is an official sequel, telling the next chapters of the W story. It was stimulating because the story was new, but there was also a refreshingly new technical aspect. Even as I supervised the project, I was astonished at how well the scripter Rikuji Sanjo was able to design a manga that could be read with the same breathless excitement that was generated by watching the live-action double drama. This can be attributed to Sanjo's stance of always imagining from the fan's perspective. That's why readers were able to relish the manga stories set in the windy city of FUUTO without any disconnect. And now, the story of FUUTO morphs into yet another form as an animated series. It's a milestone that's emphasized by the lyrics of the Cyclone Effects soundtrack. Gaining strength and power, the wind takes us into the next stage. The group of talented animation creators working on this project are the Wind, always imagining from the fans' perspective. We'll take you to a total satisfaction stage. You gotta love the English translation. See, this is why I didn't want to translate this. Not that my Japanese is on a professional level anyway, but hey, point is, this is what's happening. Okay, so the FUUTO P.I. manga. This manga was the serialization. Now, this manga serialization is an official sequel to the live-action drama Kamen Rider W. To distinguish from its origins as a serial in the shonen manga magazine, the Kamen Rider W name was excluded from the title to indicate a story that would appeal to adults other than fans of Tokusatsu, mostly children. In addition to buddy detectives, Shotaro and Philip and other regular members, a mysterious beauty, Tokime, joins the team as Kamen Rider W confronts a new bizarre happening in the windy city of FUUTO. FUUTO is under the protection of Shotaro and Philip, but bizarre incidents continue to occur frequently on the far side of the city. Tokime, the mysterious beauty, appears, and a new evil casts its shadow over the windy city. It's the beginning of a new battle for Kamen Rider W. It released on August 7th. Now, the original manga was released on August 2017 and had 1.85 million copies all the way through volume 10. It's based on the original Kamen Rider series by the late great Shotaro Ishinomori, God rest his soul, and I am glad that this legacy is going strong. It was illustrated by Masaki Sato. Hideaki Tsukada is the producer for this manga, with Katsuya Terada as the creature designer. The original Kamen Rider W series was released on September of 2009 and concluded its run in August 2010. Tsukada was the producer for that series, and Riku Sanjo was the chief screenwriter. The chief director of the series was Ryuta Tasaki, who is a prominent Tokusatsu director. And there you have it. This is what we're getting, a brand new Kamen Rider series, only this time it's an anime. So imagine the possibilities if other manga adaptations like Kamen Rider Kuga and Agito, Kuga, was getting an anime adaptation. Imagine if that was happening. That would be fun. Now, I don't know if the original cast will reprise their roles in voice actor form, though it's less than likely that's going to happen since some of the actors, including the starring cast, Ren Kiriyama and Masaki Suda especially, since they all have busy schedules, especially Suda, who has made some heavy-ass strides since his time in Double. So I know it's going to be hard to get them to reprise their roles, but it is clear that we're going to get an adaptation that will serve as a sequel to the original live-action series. Now, I read FUUTO P.I. before, and boy, was it a huge shift from the original kids show. Now, the kids show, Kamen Rider W, was extraordinarily well done. The writing was great. The series structure was phenomenal. Two people as one Kamen Rider, that was never done. Like, the series was so good that I actually bought the toys for it. Well, and by that I mean the double driver. I'd love to show you, but I actually have it packed up. So, yeah. I'm happy that this is happening. This is going to be so much fun. I can't wait until next year to see this. Like, what do you guys think of this new development? I'll post a link in the description below for this site along with the Twitter. Just let me know what your opinions are in the comments. till next time, this is Show is signing out. Like, this is amazing. Happy anniversary to the Kamen Rider franchise. And big shout out to the staff at Toei for making this happen, for making this manga happen, and for being in the process of creating a new anime series. I'm so looking forward to this. Mata ne!